What's in the box? Hey guys, Jeff here with the Common Sense Camper. I don't remember what movie that was from. It had Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman in it. Anyways, I thought I would share something with you real quick. What is in this box? Well, it's actually a gift for Father's Day for my dad. And the story behind this is we went camping, and we did kind of bushcraft style, just tarp tents and the basics. And he was really into my Mora knife. He couldn't believe the cost and how sharp it was. So we had gone and we did a kind of a dry run, just a day hike where we set up our tarp tents and kind of test out his bushcraft kit. And unfortunately, he lost one of his pocket knives. And right now he's using his Navy knife that he was issued back in the Navy. And so I thought I would get him a Mora knife for Father's Day. And I was going to get him the blue one. And I went on Amazon, typed in Mora knife, and I came across this. And I'd seen orange Mora knives before, but it was typically I think the Light My Fire. I may be wrong there. But I never saw an all-orange sheath and handle trim in the Mora knife series. And so I was looking at this thing, and I'm like, that's what I should get him, because that's going to be very hard to lose. And it's funny because he told me that when he lost the knife, he said, well, that's what happens when you get old. You forget where you put things, and you lose your eyesight, so you lose a lot of stuff. So I got this so that, it's going to be very hard to lose that out in the woods. And when I received it, I opened it up, and I'm like, that feels just like my Mora Robust. And so I got out my Mora Robust, and I started comparing them, and sure enough, it's the exact same knife. And I thought there's got to be a difference to it. So I got out my scale, and I weighed both of them, and they weigh exactly the same. And the handles are the same. The blade thickness is the same. The length, everything about these are the same. And I was trying to figure out, why is this one called the Mora Robust and this one is called the Mora Companion Heavy Duty? Then I got the sheath out, and I realized the only difference between these two knives is the Robust has this little knob where you can mount another Mora knife on it. That's what these are designed for. So you can, in essence, piggyback I would never piggyback the same knife like that, but maybe the classic or the smaller one, the craft line. And that is the only difference that I found between these two knives, is the sheath. This one has the little sheath button on it, and this one does not. So that's what I bought for him. I'm sure he's going to like it. It's the same setup as this. It's the 1095 carbon steel. I'll let him sharpen the spine. He probably will not put a patina on it. He is not a patina type of guy. And one little trick is, on all of my Mora knives, I always put a piece of Ranger band on the clip, the belt clip. And there you go. That will not fall out of there. And my Mora MG, the inside of that sheath starts to wear down, and the knife starts to fall out. And putting the Ranger band on there, that is not going to fall out of that sheath at all. So because it's fun to cut paper, let's cut some paper with it. And this is for you new guys that are not familiar with Mora knives. This is a razor sharp knife out of the box. Any knife that can do that is that's just insanely sharp. I'm not going to do a lot of stuff with this because it is a gift. So There you go, guys. This is the same price as the Mora Robust on Amazon. I think that was $17.64. And so for you new guys or younger kids, I would highly recommend this over something like this or the MG, just because this is kind of camouflage, and if you drop that out in the woods, it's going to be pretty easy to lose. Whereas that, I mean, if you lose that, you have problems. Maybe you shouldn't be in the woods, or it's fall and there's lots of leaves, but that would be very hard to lose. Whereas that can be misplaced pretty easily. So this is Jeff with the Common Sense Camper, camping out.